Good morning, everyone. My name is Veronica Seymour. As you can see, I represent channel account department, channel sales department from Cloudflare. And I work normally with new partners. Today I would like to obviously make more connections with new potential partners who we can continue working together. Today, I will tell you about Cloudflare. Most of you are probably familiar with what we do with our solutions, etc. However, I would like to make a very big emphasis on how CTOs and CIOs of your end customers could optimize cost using Cloudflare. So I usually, when I talk about Cloudflare, and I'm only given one sort of sentence to say, I usually say one vendor, one platform, and one IT person from the end customer side. So yes, I'll run a quick introduction to Cloudflare. I'll tell you where we think we can solve your problems. I'll talk about our platform and then partner programs. And if we have time, we'll run Q&A. So Cloudflare started back in 2010 as a startup, but then we IPO'd in 2019. Today, we have over 3,000 employees. I would like to, again, underline one thing. We have 4 million free users and 162,000 paying customers. Why are we giving our products for free? The reason why is because we use these free customers, we collect intel on them. If an attack happens on the free plan customer, we mitigate it straight away, but we collect intel where the attack is coming from, what were the new vulnerabilities, how we mitigated, what products this customer was using, and we send this information, this intel, to our R&D department, to our solution engineers, and they make immediate improvements for our A&T customers. So they make improvement on the products, and A&T customer will get an upgraded version next day, pretty much after an attack on a free user. We started with a single unified global security platform in mind. I will be using the word scaling up probably a lot during my next few slides, because this is how we started. We started low and slow, but we have a platform on which we're scaling up our solutions, and this is how you or your end customers and partners as well, if you would like to use Cloudflare's products, can scale up. Now, this is probably how an average infrastructure looks like at partners' infrastructure, at customers. So especially for companies that have been established for quite a while. So you bought DDoS protection from vendor number one. You bought one from vendor number two. Then there was some new products like Azure or something. You bought it as well because you need to protect another part of infrastructure. Then you probably moved to some infrastructure. You moved to AWS, etc., etc., etc. So obviously you end up with a multi-vendor infrastructure, meaning you obviously need internal resources who look after licenses, renewal, upgrades. If you have hardware, again, you have to look after delivery of those. And your financial directors are probably not happy because you keep on probably buying new solutions to protect other sides of infrastructure. And on the other side, on the internal side, you need to hire more people. So it's at the end of the day, it's not looking good from the cost optimization, because it's not. Now I would like to explain how we see where Cloudflare can fit and how we can address those challenges for the financial directors and for CTOs. Now, as I said, we started with the internet native platform in mind. Therefore, we've created data centers pretty much in every country in the world where there is human life. Currently, we have 310 data centers. That includes 30 data centers on the mainland China. So all these orange dots that you can see, these are our data centers. The more customers we have in a country, the more data centers are there. I've heard that there are representatives here from Slovakia, Czech Republic, Slovenia, etc. In every of these countries, we have data centers. If you're interested, you can contact me directly later on, or maybe during Q&A, I can list you where exactly we have those data centers and how many per country. But as I said, the more customers we have per country, the more data centers we have. And this number is growing because obviously we're expanding. Our net, we have over 13,000 connections at 13,500 now, network connections with ISPs, other cloud providers, AWS, Google, etc. So it's pretty much network within network. And the capacity of our network is 228 terabits per second, and it's growing every quarter. So we always have to double check this number before we run presentations. One thing I would like to mention here as well, every service of which I will talk a bit later, and every product runs from each data center. I know we have 310. Some of our competitors have 4,000. But the most important thing that you have to walk away with today is that we run Anycast. What is Anycast? Anycast means that every product, as I said, and every service runs from each data center. We don't have a scrubbing center in Frankfurt, for example, or WAF deployment in America. Every product could be deployed from the data center closer to you. Same things happens to the attacks. For example, if attack is coming from Russia, it will mitigate it at the origin, at the country of origin of the attack. So for you in France, for example, it won't be mitigated at your infrastructure. It will be mitigated at our infrastructure and at the point of origin. So you won't even know that you have been attacked unless you run analytics, unless we tell you, and you run analytics and you see that you've been attacked, but attack has been mitigated. Now, this gray area we would like to see as yesterday. Unfortunately, for most end customers and partners, it is still today. So companies buy hardware, they buy software, they buy products. By buying, meaning you keep it. You have to keep it somewhere. Your server rooms are growing. Then you need renewals. The new hardware is being delivered. What you're doing with old hardware. So there is lots of clutter and no way to recycle all this. How we would like to see tomorrow, which we already started today, we rent our services from the cloud. So, and look at this rent as a rent of a house or a flat. You come with your 2 suitcases. You don't need any hardware. You don't need any software, nothing. You just rent services and products from us. You sign a contract for whatever the duration should be. At the end of the contract, if you don't like it, you take your 2 suitcases and leave. There's no clutter. There is nothing to recycle, nothing to get rid of. And this is the beauty, because it obviously gives our end customers the power of cost optimization, deciding what they do. They're very transparent. If something goes wrong, if you don't like it, you leave it. So I'll tell you a bit more about how transparent we are with prices going forward. Now, we don't really have one or like any direct competitors or one competitor. We compete by sections or by categories of product. So with these reputable companies, we compete for security. With these reputable companies, we compete for network. With this for developer platforms, and with this for applications, which means that incrementally and eventually we can potentially replace all of those vendors. So you don't have an infrastructure like this. So you just have one vendor, one platform, and only one IT person working with us from your side, from the partner side or from the end customer. And our dashboard, our platform is so simple that it requires only one person or even half a person to pretty much deploy, add on, add off, switch something on and check. We will probably at some point we will be running webinars for partners on dashboard demonstration. I will send you invitations and you can see how easy to use it is. Now, these are the products and services which we have. I'm sure most of people when they hear Cloudflare, they think WAF, they think DDoS protection, zero trust, and email protection. And this is pretty much, if you don't remember any from this slide, these four services or these four products, this is all you have to go away with. However, on top of that, not everyone knows that we do WAF with API protection. We also offer rate limiting, load balancing, bot management. Again, underline unlimited L7 DDoS protection, and of course CDN and DNS. Our DNS is the fastest in the world, and there is it's not me saying this. It's confirmed by third party. Again, I can send you if we have a follow-up call or something, I can send you a link to the website, and external third party. Cloudflare is always sitting on top. This is what we would like to call our application services. And this is where we started. Again, we're scaling up. We started with this section. We started with application services, and then we were scaling up. Our next block of services is network services, protecting your network, IP pretty much. So this is one as a service. This is for big organizations that have offices throughout the world, and they would like their employees to connect and work, and the offices work smoothly. And that to add to that service is firewall. You obviously need a firewall. We also add unlimited DDoS protection L3 and L4 level. The network interconnect, this is pretty much you come to our data center with a cable, plug in, and start using our services. Also smart routing and data identification. This is still in the beta, should be ready hopefully in 2024. But we haven't stopped at network services protection, because you can protect your network, you can protect your application, you have to protect your people and your company. Therefore, we're having another set of services, which is zero trust services. All, I have to say that Cloudflare, if you want to look at it from a simple view, it's like Lego. You can mix and match services and products. You can get a couple from here, a couple from here, a couple from here, and eventually probably get the whole stack to end up with one vendor. Now, the zero trust services, it's pretty much your escape from VPN. What is VPN? Yes, it does protect your company, but once your credentials are checked once, and you got into this company resources, it's like in a hotel. Your passport or whatever was checked at the door, you got in, and then you can go wherever you want. Zero trust, by the name of zero trust, doesn't trust you. It checks your credentials everywhere you go. So contractors, for example, don't get to HR, internal resources or documents, or to financial documents. So everyone has certain set of access limitations, and then people can only access what they should be accessing. Secure web gateway. This is where we protect how employees, how they search internet, so the malware doesn't come from outside. Also, cloud access security broker and cloud email security. This is this is the only product which we bought, because we normally build all the products by ourselves, and we use them. So we pretty much use our own dog food. Area 1 was the only product which we bought, but it's seamlessly integrated into our security stack. What I would like to underline here is that Cloudflare is the only vendor who picks up phishing emails. When I listen to the technical presentations by our solution engineers, and they put on a whiteboard 2 lines, one subject line. One subject line is legitimate, and another one is phishing. With a normal eye of a normal person, you won't be able to distinguish, because the attackers are so good. They're also not sitting still. So that's why it's very important to look into this product for yourselves as partners, because you also exchange emails, and for your end customers. We run free assessments. So sometimes customers, they just say, okay, don't switch it off. We want to buy it now. And assessment is free. We can run it with you, and you can see how many phishing emails you get per day. You would be amazed. Right. Now we have remaining remote browser isolation and data loss prevention. The fourth section is developer platform. Again, some companies, once you start using Cloudflare and increasing your security stack and everything, you may want to develop your own applications. And that's, again, you don't need to go and buy another vendor or talk to another vendor. You can deploy your code on our edge. So pretty much whatever you want to do going forward, scaling up again, my favorite word, you can do with Cloudflare. Again, if you don't remember all this because it's could sound very complicated. WAF, DDoS protection, zero trust, and email protection. These are most soluble products that we have. In a very simple look, this is how we work. We work pretty much as a filter. We stand between traffic, any traffic, good traffic, mixed traffic, bad traffic, and your infrastructure. So we clean traffic on our infrastructure. It doesn't even get to yours. And then it goes to any infrastructure you have where cloud agnostic, we're infrastructure agnostic. We work with many vendors. So whatever infrastructure you have, we can send clean traffic. One more thing about prices. Obviously, if the attack is 5 terabyte, but you concluded a contract with us for 1, you only pay for 1. We'll mitigate the attack, but you only have to pay for the clean traffic that goes back to you. That's, again, transparency, which we would like our customers and partners to know and be in control of your expenses. Because all we're trying to serve here or to offer here is cost optimization for you. This is a bit of a marketing slide, but still worth looking at. When we're talking to enterprise customers, we offer them, and you as partners will be offering them same thing. We offer 100% SLA, not 99.9 as some vendors do. Full, whole 100% SLA, because we are responsible for our mistakes, for our outages, or for whatever we may do. We also provide 24/7, 365 support to enterprise customers. You will have a dedicated person. It won't be support at Cloudflare. It will be John Smith at Cloudflare. This is your customer success manager. This is your account manager. We have a dedicated group per country, team per country, consisting of account manager, of channel account manager, of solution engineer, partner solution engineer, marketing, etc., etc. So you will have a dedicated team working with you. Just to make sure that this is this has been heard and sank, that we proxy about 20% of global internet. Only Google is above us. They do 24, which means that every 5th request comes through Cloudflare. And again, with our omnipresent network of data centers, we managed to get 95% of world internet users sitting within 5 milliseconds of our network. So pretty much everyone is sitting closer to, in the country, whatever the country is, you're sitting closer to your data center. So, and of course, the speed is faster. And daily, we mitigate 126 billion of attacks. Again, thanks to our 4 million free users whose the attack on who we mitigate. And of course, we use Intel to improve our products for the enterprise customers, as I said before. Now, I can talk about Cloudflare all day. I work here and I'm paid for it. However, I would like to draw your attention, a couple of slides, not more, what analysts think about us. But before I do this, again, this is what I was talking about, the scaling up. We scaled up from 2010 to 2023 and 24 now. We launch products or upgrades and updates pretty much quarterly. And this is what any end customer of yours can do with us as well. Start low and slow and scale up, because the platform is there. It's not going anywhere. It's all there ready for whatever product, for whatever security, for whatever performance or developing initiatives your end customers may have. It's already there. And we're not pushing anyone to move to us overnight. Low and slow, but surely. Now, analysts, third party, always good. Forrester Wave finds our web application firewalls as a leader. I did talk about the web application. It's one of the first products or group of products that customers would like to talk about, because everyone wants to protect APIs and then move on, or web applications, and then move on to something more serious. So here we're only sharing this space with Akamai. I have to say, with all due respect, Akamai has 4,000 data centers. However, not every product is running from each data center, because they use unicast and we use anycast. We have less data centers, but everything is deployed from one single POP, as we say, closer, which is closest to your end user. Now, Magic Quadrant agrees that our web application and API security, that we are the leaders here. We're still sharing the space with Akamai and Imperva, but again, we can talk about comparative analysis on a separate call, but we are the leaders by Magic Quadrant for that product. Another two, Edge Developers platform, the one I was telling you about. If you decide to run your own application, create your own application, we are the leaders here. And enterprise email security. You can see that Microsoft is sitting here as well, but Microsoft is not a cybersecurity company. They provide a platform. We provided additional layer to MS 365 to pick up phishing emails. And we do run presentations on how we work with Microsoft, specific technical presentations, specifically to explain how we work together. And as two products. And Microsoft is our technology partner as well. All right, now we're moving to partner program. I'll be very quick. So we have three motions: referral or reseller. Referral, you just refer a company to us, you get a percentage. And reseller, you become a reseller. You resell Cloudflare products. I'll tell you about the margins and everything on the next slide. Next step, potentially, for every reseller would be service delivery. This is what we would like pretty much every partner to become in 12 to 18 months, or whatever time it takes. Because on service delivery, because reselling, yes, is good. We give you margin and everything, but service delivery, this is where your main profit is coming from, because we don't take any percentage from this. You charge for service delivery from 1 to 200%. But again, service delivery partner becomes such a partner with time, because obviously there will be lots of certifications. There is a need to be bringing certain number of projects or deals per quarter or per year, and you have to be able to run those projects by yourself, because once you become service delivery, we back off. We don't help anymore. And then there is a new motion, MSP. I won't talk much about it. We can book separate call, because it's a very new motion. It's very interesting. We already have some interesting conversations, and we would like to set up a call. If you are interested to become an MSP, we qualify you and we get the ball rolling. Again, for the service delivery, it's called Authorized Service Delivery Partner. I'll talk more about it later. Now, again, scaling up is in progress. We always suggest resellers to start with select level, low and slow. We give you 10 to 12, 20% discount on the products. Self-serve enablement, we give you access to Cloudflare portal. We have lots of webinars, like recorded. Sometimes we have live webinars for new partners. So this is self-enablement. You have to listen to those webinars to complete training courses and run and complete certifications. Two sales and one engineering. It could be one person. So one person could be sales, certified as sales and certified as an engineer, and another person just a second engineer. There are requirements here as well. You have to be bringing monthly requirement revenue of 10K and one referenceable customer per year. This is your case studies. Once you bring this, then other partners or other companies will read about it and will probably come back to you So this is very important, not just for us, but for our partners as well, and for the customers to understand how we manage to help, how we tackle the pains of other companies. So once this is achieved and solid, we move you to the next level, which is called advanced. Here you get 30% discount, channel team management, so it will be more personal. Channel manager like Andras, who is here on the call, or myself, we will be more involved with you as a human touch. Online instructor-led training, enterprise demo account access. I have to say, we obviously have to categorize this, but we offer enterprise demo account access pretty much at every level. As soon as you become our partner, you get access to partner portal, you start learning, and then we give you not for resale, NFR, license where you can, it's pretty much your lab where you can check, play, test all our solutions. And for partners, once the partner gets access to this NFR, eventually, when you have your normal enterprise license and platform, you will see all your customers sitting there. So again, one platform for all, one platform for you to see what you have from us, what products, and then you can see what your end customers have bought from Cloudflare, and you can manage everything from one single platform. On this level, so the number of certifications increases, as you can see, because you're moving more to providing services. Monthly recurrent revenue increases also to 35K, and we request to have 3 referenceable customers per year. Once this is achieved and solid, we move you to the elite. Elite is a very good level, obviously, because the discount is very good. But at this level, you can resell our products outside of your region. So, for example, if you have customers being based in Slovenia, but you have customers in DACH or in America, you can sell it to them. We have a couple of partners who already became authorized service delivery partners, and they sell pretty much everywhere in the world and provide services. We back off. We only collect 5 referenceable customers per year. So obviously, you continue having dedicated account team, in-person enablement. So we come your way, or you come our way, wherever we organize those training courses. Joint account planning. Not that we are not going to do account mapping or account planning on these levels, but here it's more sort of organized and more responsible from both sides. So we have to be kept accountable of what accounts we offer to each other and how we close those deals. And of course, all the benefits from the below. Here you need more certificates because you pretty much need more people working with more deals that you're bringing. Monthly recurrent revenue is 100K US dollars per year. And as I said, 5 referenceable customers per year. So pretty much why we would like you to become eventually, as partners, an authorized service delivery partner. Because like I said, you start low and slow as a reseller, then you start adding, once you pass some certifications, once you understand the product, how we sell it, how we install it, how we deploy it, then you can start advising your customers. You can assess architecture, you can assess serverless, you advise, you suggest, you write some transformation plans. That would be the first step to become ASDP. Once this is solid and well on the way, then you start adding professional services. As you continue passing certifications, your knowledge increases. You can run those projects and deals on our behalf, pretty much. And this is where your biggest margin comes from, because you saw the discounts which we give on the reseller level. Now all this is where your money is coming from. So here again, full on, hands-on, onboarding, implementation, migration, customer workers development. You're pretty much doing all the professional services. In the beginning, as soon as you sign up with us, we'll help you on the first few projects, because obviously you're not certified, you don't have a solid knowledge of Cloudflare yet. And while you're training your solution engineers, we will help you with our dedicated team. And the final cherry on top, you need, it should be, sorry, yeah, it should be the top IT person in the company should get this certification because obviously the turnover of the top C-level is less than middle management level because it's also a little exam certification. And then once this badge is achieved, you're all ready to go to become an authorized service delivery partner. Now I would like to talk about partner enablement, how we enable you. I sort of talked already, but this would be more in detail. Partner portal. So as soon as you sign up with us and with our distributors, as soon as the paperwork is done, we will give you access to partner portal only for certifications, no deal reg, because all the deals are registered through our distribution. So you start learning, you start getting certifications. Partner portal is pretty much like a library. We'll call it Cloudflare University. There you can find data sheets, webinars, recordings as well. Battle cards, you can sign up to new webinars. You can see the calendar. We'll still send reminders and everything. And we do marketing development funds activities through distribution. Right. Now, demo platform. I did talk about it. So as soon as you sign up, partner portal first, then we give you free non-for-resale platform with enterprise license. So you can pretty much test all of our solutions once you've learned. You can test them. And of course, you can use this platform for demonstration purposes when you're talking to your end customers. And from our side, dedicated channel account manager, partner solution engineer, partner enablement team, service delivery manager, the person who will be driving you through the journey to become authorized service delivery partner, and channel marketing manager, the person who will be helping all of us to organize events through distribution, or maybe some direct events, but partners can come and visit. So again, we always have dedicated channel team or dedicated Cloudflare team, I should say, because there will be account managers involved as well. But that applies to every level. Obviously, it will be more, the more deals you bring, the more attention and investment you get from us. But it's not that we're not going to be helping at the select level at the very beginning of your journey with us. Now, quickly about certifications. We again, starting low and slow. For the first, we need sales professional level and sales engineer. Once this is done, you can start running presentations for your end customers. And then to move to the authorized service provider, you obviously need to do configuration engineer and solution architect. And then going further, again, scaling up, Cloudflare solution specialist, Cloudflare 1. Once this is all achieved, what I briefly said, the top CTO, the top IT C-level manager should pass this certification just to have this badge attached to a company. What I would like to underline as well is that all the certifications are free of charge. They're all online training, not very long courses. You can pass certification within maybe a week if you do it a little bit per day. Or if you really want to accelerate, you can do it within few days. And again, format, I would like to underline all online learning just to pass those certifications. Next trainings, of course, there will be all in person, partially in person, partially like webinars, but this is all for certification. All certification is online and it is free of charge. Now, you can see that these reputable companies choose to work with Cloudflare. This is our case studies. And this is not the names, the list is going on, so I can't really put several slides with this. So if anyone is interested in a particular sector, like banking or state maybe, or government, case studies from those organizations, please reach out to Nibosha or directly to me or to both of us, and we can provide you with those. But and these are the logos which we would like to get from you, 1, 3, and 5 at the end of each, as soon as you pass each step of your journey with Cloudflare. And that would be it.